Hello everyone, we'll be back. Alright, getting set up. I do believe Senior Noah is on. If I can close Killer Control Center. Alright, let me get my mini Twitch set up. There we go. Beautiful, we got chat up. Come here, Mr. Controller. Looks like he's in the middle of a match. I'm gonna make a decision on somebody to play, and I'm gonna stick to him for a little while. At least like for tonight. I mean, honestly, I really want to go back to what Contrast, but we're gonna get some Nemesis. Or Onrya. I was also thinking about going back to my Dread Knight or Singu. Or Unknown. Maybe you should be. Well, actually, maybe I should wait for Unknown to get a buff to really try to learn it. Oh. You give now. Yeah, no, you're good. Actually, I don't know if you're even in here yet. Doesn't appear to be, but little Steam messages. All right. Huntress fun, Nightmare's fun, Clown's fun, Spoon's fun. Most of the Killer's pretty fun. I do want to get back into playing Plague. Plague seems fun. Spit on people. Like, could do some more Oni. I've been intending to go back and do more Oni. Same Twins. I've actually rather enjoyed Twins.
No underscore DBDD says, hello.
Hey, what's up, no? Wait a minute. Did you change your name? Or is that what it's always been? I feel like you
No
changed
underscore DBDD says, I changed it LOL.
Okay, yeah, that kind of threw me off. I was like, wait, is that the same Noah or is that the other Noah? Because I was like, because we've got two Noahs now, so you and Noah Link. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the same name. Could also do Singu. That's quite a bit of fun with him. How you doing? Also go back and do more perma. Also enjoy Slayer. Also I've having quite a bit of fun with him. He's a little bit slow, and his M1 is a little, like you've got to be good with his power. It takes a little bit of figuring. There was several of the others. It's like going against people who aren't as crazy good. I can do well with them, but they're gonna take a lot of practice to get good with. Compared to somebody like Dredge, where for the most part, this shit's pretty simple. Muddies.
No underscore DBDD says, game is over.
Alright. I will come join you as soon as you chuck me an invite. There's an invite. Away we go. Hello, gang. Fat kids. What the fuck? Nah, I'm joking, you're fine. That's pretty funny. Do I still have... Oh, we're doing chaos. Okay. Well, let me put on a little buttons. Actually, no. Flame Schlit. And, where are my torps? Get that bad boy on. Ah, fuck, I didn't manage to finish typing it. I was gonna say, do you run them over in your van? Oh, there we go. Meow.
No underscore DBDD says, I think I'm gonna get Tori for shoulder the burden. Do you think that's a good perk for anti-tunnel?
I have been told that it is a good anti-tunnel. Because who was it we were playing with before? No, I guess Jesus. All right, buddy. Oh. Killer, that one right there. Smash his nuts. Ooh, tiramisu. Oh no, Screech Cobbler. Oh, bro. That makes me want a piece of peach cobbler so bad. It's been so long since I've had one. I remember
No
the last time.
underscore DBDD says, my friend Genie uses it. I think you played with him before.
Yeah, that when uh yeah, because I played with Genie, and then I also played with Noah Link and someone else. I forget who the someone else was. I've been hanging out with a bunch of people recently. But yeah, no, I was playing with somebody who was rather good, and they were saying that shoulder the burden was a really nice perk that they like to bring. So that way, like if they don't manage to take, because they were a looper, right? So they like to go and take chase. Um, and like if they don't manage to pull chase, or if the killer just decides to ignore them because they are trying to be chased, then they can use it to keep their shittier at looping teammates from dying as quickly, so you don't end up in a 3v1 or a 2v1 quite so quickly. So he said it was rather good, so I believe him. The only thing is, you need to be confident that you're not gonna end up just getting fucking murked from doing that. Like you got, like if you bring that, you got to be careful not to, put yourself in 1-to-1 or 1-for-1 situations as much. But yeah, no, definitely a useful option, especially if somebody's
No
getting timed
underscore
out.
DBDD says, yeah, getting myself out quick from giving myself hook states.
Yeah, literally that. That's the thing you gotta be careful of. What's he got on his hook? What?
No underscore DBDD says, I got shoulder LOL.
Nice. Uh-oh. Oomped. Oh, there. Doctor. I flee. Is he after me? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, we're on the Freddy Fazbear. What do we got? I have a fish. I do have collection act, teamwork, collective action. Is that we'll make it? Yeah, we'll make it. I heal faster. Red herring. After you repair a generator for at least 1 second, when you hide in a lock, the kill is alerted. Okay, cool. Collective stealth. Whenever another finishes healing you, leave no scratch marks. Okay, cool. Interesting. Well, I mean, I have 2 teamwork things, so I do probably want to try to go for saves and heals. Ah, beautiful. I was taking a sip of water, and I managed to hit the skill check with one hand. Don't worry, guys. It's happening. Ever so slowly, but it's happening.
No_DBDD says, baby killer.
Oh, baby killer. Aw, poor guy. I kinda had a feeling when he tried to swing around the rock at me and then just immediately left me. But, you know, I didn't want to assume. Is he just having fun shocking the shit out of Saucy? I've been hearing a lot of zippity zap. Probably won't get to make good use of red herring then. Oh, she has been... Oh, I actually don't know if she is free of chase. I'm gonna 99 this gen and come back and finish it as our last. Since it's right next to a door. Actually, in that times, I'm actually just gonna go to a different gen. Hopefully there's one, like, near this jungle gen? Yeah, there's one here. Damn, y'all getting zapped up. Is there a way to get rid of Madness 1, or am I just stuck with this shit for the rest of the match? I don't remember what Madness 1 does. It did that. It fucking flipped my skill check around. For some reason, it felt easier to hit the grates there. Looks like a 2 in a row. What kind of asshole flips my skill check around while I'm not paying attention? Looks like Saucy and Heart. Oh, no. They got forced off. By the way, I am over on the what? So, like, if you were looking out of the front door, I'd be on the right side. I'm over on a gen in between 2 jungle gyms if you need a heal. Oh, no, you popped on a gen. Oh. Fuck yo, Toto. Get out of here. Alright, now go back to this gym. Ah, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. I clicked over to check chat. Skill check, I don't know where. Or not clicked over, but like... I moved my hand over to go fiddle with, chat. Damn. You're doing great, Noah. The other 2 are, doubling the gen. Rebecca got... Oh, no, I got found. Rebecca has been whacked. There's a foot in the slushy machine. How is people supposed to drink their slushy if there's a foot in it? It's a slushy, not a footsie. Beautiful. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, the door at the back of Main, I am opening. I'm gonna get it 99. Ouch. Fucking, I'm not paying attention very well right now. I was so fucking zoned out doing the chins. Completely forgot how to fucking loop. I was kind of hoping he'd like... I was kind of hoping he'd get fucking distracted to go pick her up and I could go for flashlight save, but I really should have just ran straight to that pallet, especially after he hit me the first time. Ow. Bro, backflipped me out. Nah, poor little guy. What do you have? Darkness, Bitter, Gearhead, Scourger, Jagged Compass. Oh, he got both Eries.
No underscore DBDD says, he's P11? TF.
I don't know. He might just be bad. I mean, it happens. Some people kind of just, like, struggle learning, like, the basic M1 principles. Which is why some people, like, you know, prefer to play, like, the ranged killers, because, like, actually learning to loop is kind of a skill. It also depends on how good versus how bad the survivors are. Because if the survivors are, like, newer or worse, they play completely different from, like, a good survivor. A good survivor will stay on a loop and greet it as long as they can to get as much time waste out of it as possible. Versus, like, you know, newer people will just, like, drop pallets and run for distance, you know. But then again, also, certain killers you want distance again versus certain you don't. So... yeah, it's one of those things. Some people just struggle to learn, like, just anti-loop. Which, I mean, you know, even better killers, you know, can get stuck on, like, if, you know, certain loops are just damn near impossible to deal with. And some people just, like, give up learning to stop loops because they got looped on an infinite once. Like, really bad, you know? Like, and you remember the first time you ever got infinite and you were just like, man, fuck this game. I'll go do something else. Alright. Larry's. Oh god, it's the killer. Hello. Hello, the Nancy. Nope. There he was. I don't know who it was, but there he was. What do I have? I have the hide in a locker thing. I don't know what the Bada. And then one of James' perks. I should probably look at my perks, but... oh, it's a Sproingo. There's the Springo. Oh, I get R on the... Why did he turn around and come straight for me? Or was he chasing? Is he a knower? I'm confused. He was chasing somebody and immediately turned back around and came this way. He didn't even kick the jab. Oh, no. No, he's still here. Fucking run! Where'd he go? I'm scared. I don't know where he went. To be honest, I'm not sure what several of my perks do. That's alright. I know how to generate her. Fuck. He's a very sneaky fellow. Scoring guard. Hello, Laura. I'm very confused by this Sproingler. Hey! Vittoria! Your moonwalk to the gym! Oh my god. It is Victor? I forgot what the fuck your character's name is. Something with a B. Generator. Now I go find a new generator. I have found a new generator. He's the fuck over there. I got a sec to look. First time you start repairing each generator, see the killer Zara. Oh, beautiful. Hiding in a lock, you make no grunts of pain. Yeah, exit a lock. Zara stuff. While healing another for each quick state they have, heal faster. When you hit a great, gain more progress. Okay. I have no aura. Oh. What? Damn. The gens are already done? I mean, alright. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Door. Man, it's crazy. When the killer doesn't have an actual build, the game kind of, like, happens. You got everybody? I have a difficult time doing regular moonwalks, but I can do this moonwalk. is my teammate? Is she doing the bullying? Has Sprongaloid given up? Where did he go? He's not chasing Nancy. At least doesn't appear to be. I want to go use Bada Boom on a window real quick. Oh, here it comes. I got him! I got a blind! Oh, he had fast coin. Oh, that's why he was fucking invisible half the time. He had Tinker. Man, poor killers. They are struggling on the Chaos Shuffle. I mean, I guess that's what happens when, you know, you play the, the role that requires a good build, because the survivors don't really need a good build to fucking, to make shit happen.
No_DBDD says, I recently bought BBC, she's cool, her perks aren't the best.
Oh, actually, I can't remember if I looked at her perks. I think there was something on her that I was looking at.
No_DBDD says, but I got no cakes on her, so I can't use her, lol.
Damn. Well, I mean, you can still use her if you want to, but it is probably best to use up your cakes. Oh, don't worry kids. While injured, not broken, repairing a generator, we get basics, great skill check, here 1 token. Where if you miss, you lose a token. We have 4 tokens, spend all tokens to heal faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is actually one I intended to get, because apparently it works well with skill check setup. So like hyper focus stakeout, empowering all survivors. While you're performing other survivors through your aura, you get special skill checks while healing or repairing. Basic skill checks are 20% more likely. Okay, it makes skill checks more likely, which I might end up getting V myself to run that with hyper focus stakeout. And then there were 2. While you're exhausted, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster. You lose exhausted. Ooh. You know what? That could be somewhat of a replacement for Vigil, honestly. Well, not a replacement, obviously, but like, seeing as I don't have Quentin, and I can get her for free. Honestly, I'd say Ghost Notes is kind of... Bro, honestly, I'd say you could run the Ghost Notes with like a Lithe build or a
No_DBDD says, yeah, Ghost Notes is prob her best, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 isn't terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if Road Life is much good, but yeah, no, Ghost Notes seems good, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is like good in specific settings. Good for my ass. Anyway, back to my Jakey poop. Here we are, standing 1 space apart. 2 bros chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Vittorio. I noticed that you have Vittorio. Have you considered using potential energy from him? Have you tried it out? Is it any good? Because I have him, I just haven't used it yet. I saw a couple other people using it. I was kind of thinking it might be good for like a sneaky build where you like,
No_DBDD says, yeah, I've used it in regulars and I kinda like it.
Alright. I'm interested in trying it out. The other thing is I was thinking about if we get the three of us together, you, me, and the other Noah, we do the no mither shit again. I think it's funny. Because I had an idea for running exponential tenacity no mither resilience, right?
No
And
underscore DBDD says, I 99 the gen and then full stack potential and go to a new gen and it puts a good amount of progress on it.
hmm. Oh, I like that.
No underscore DBDD says, but if you get damaged the stack go away.
Right. That's what I was saying. I think it'd work really well with a sneaky build. Because my thought was like you could use it at the start of the gen to get your stacks up, right? And if the killer shows up, you hide and he doesn't think you're working on the gen, which then you pop it on the gen and finish it out, you know? But my other thought is I'm curious if using potential energy still charges shit like flashbang, chem trap, bada boom, you know, the stuff like that. Very curious
No underscore
if it works.
DBDD says, I don't know about that TBH.
Because honestly, that could be a really good one to like to squeeze some extra usage out of the gen to get more flashbangs. I'm curious. I'm gonna have to test that. There's a bunch of perks I gotta test out. Just gotta farm up more blood points. Once I've used up most of my cakes, I'm probably gonna. I don't know if I'll play people to test out their perks or if I'll just like get blood points, max a person out, and then use them as a green on save. Oh hey, we got stakeout. I have Wicked, Stakeout, was that Small Game or Counterforce or whatever, and then Leader. Ah, shit. They are here. It is a Bubba. Everyone flee. Hello, Sable. I'm sorry to have led him to you. Flee the Bubba. Flee from the Bubba. Do not let him have access to your bumhole. It will hurt. I want to find a totem. To go find his totem. Hey! That's pretty good. What is that? That's Shadow Step? Very nice. Ruh-roh. Fuck. He ran into me on accident. I did not mean to lead him past the boom. Ow. I should have realized he was doubling back. Spooky Bubba. I shouldn't have done that. I should have either committed to throwing the pallet or committed to running. Why do I do that? I never fucking pick one to commit to. Hubris. I didn't realize hubris worked like that. Pout. Did he legit just leave me after that? Or did he not know where I went? Oh, nope, he got Noah. Where's Noah? There's Noah. Oh, he also got Sable. Shit. Do I need to come?
No underscore DBDD says, Sable just body blocked me LOL.
Oof. Oh, well, Sable has get up of some sort. Oh, he's chasing Sable. I gotta go for save. Yeah, no, it's just me. He's not bored. He is checking you. And going for, what, pick on Sable, maybe? If he finishes the pick, I'll... Yeah, okay. He's picking. I save you. Hello, sir. We go get pick up on Sabel. Okay, yeah, we finish here. You've been saved. Flee. Actually, you know what? He is pretty far off. Let's do some healing. Oh, she has the thing that gives you healing whenever you get unhooked. Very nice. That will speed us up. Thank you, Sabel. Oh. The fuck is that? Why is terror radius? No, he's here. That jump scared the shit out of me. Trying to figure out where the fuck he was. Why is it back super loud all of a sudden? Is his terror radius on the gen, maybe? I mean, I'll take that as long as he's not coming back to kill my ass. Chasing Sable. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go for ultimate. Fuck. Can't go that way. Hello, gang. You're free. Ah, shit. Let's get heal on Sabel. Shit, real quick. Noah! Don't worry, we're getting heals off and we're coming to get you. There he is. I see the Mr. Sir. Brother! Brother, I am here! Brother, I am pinned here. The whole gang's here. Alright. Actually, you know, there is a gen in here that we could go work on. I don't know if he's watching it, but... I think... No, he's here! He's here! Run! I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept running. Sable sees you. Run. Oh, now he's gonna pick. Shit.
No underscore DBDD says, that's unfortunate LOL.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm still on first turn, so might be stuck here a minute longer. Nope. No, he here. A la banque. Shit, I don't have a pallet. I probably should have stayed at that other pallet, thinking about it. No, Sable, no! There goes Sable. Oh, fuck, he dropped. That's Sable, that's a wall! And then she needs... Oh no, the other one.
No_DBDD says, LOL Sable, that's a wall.
Sable, that's a wall! Go, Sablebot, get the hatch. You won't take me because of the skill check. Fuck, it did take me because of the skill check. This is built. I think he had what, like Surge, Hubris? He had some kind of hex. It wasn't ruined. There was something that was telling us the whole time, so it was us that was being hexed. Septic touch with an Nutarius is healing, blind when exhausted. Overturn 2. Oh, I see. That one. I have Bloodpoint. Who's the next person I should level up? I think it's between Renato. I do like existential.
No_DBDD says, regulars now. I can't play Chaos too long, I hate getting useless perks, LOL.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Boost.
No_DBDD says, I'm buying Jonah next with shards for boon exponential for anti-slug.
That's the next person I need to do is Vasquez to get exponential. Do I have enough? I do. Mostly a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, no cakes, no party streamers, bruh. Alright, well, I got him finished. And then I think we might do Renata next. Do I keep my gen build on, or do I try out the exponential? So the idea is Resi. Oh, I do also have corrective action. Boom. Exponential. No mind.
No underscore DBDD says, I'm using potential hyperfocus deja vu and stakeout. Straight gen build LOL.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a good gen build. Mine is kinda sort of a gen build. I get an extra 9%. I'm decently sneaky. But the whole point of my setup is excuse me. The whole point of my setup is kind of anti-slug to a point. So I'm gonna be constantly injured, but I have tenacity, so I can crawl and recover at the same time, and I'm also faster while on the floor. I can fully recover, 15% faster, and then Boon Exponential makes it so you can recover very quickly, so as long as I can find Laboon, is the whole thing. Because if I can be in the Boon's area, then I can get up very quickly. Let's see how it goes. I don't intend to go down too much, but it very much might happen. The other thing is, if I wanted to make this more gen focused, I could swap like Boon for Weaving Invo.
No underscore DBDD says, I like Leon's Bite the Bullet perk. What's your opinion on it?
It's pretty nice, honestly. Because honestly, there's so many times where I'm playing killer and I catch survivors like healing behind a rock just because I can hear one of them going, "Ah, ah." You know what I mean? Especially if, because if you heal first, then there's only your noises coming from your character, versus if they heal you first, then once they finish healing you, it goes to no noise. So, it's pretty nice. Although definitely his best thing is flashbang, because funny flashbang. Honestly, I want to bring back the flashbang, though. I miss flashbang. I must immediately find a boon before I am insta-killed for having no mither. I have found it. Is that a Billy? A Billy boy? Ska-chow. Oh, and this is by a door, too. I like that. Bam. Resilience, already putting in work. Oh. And there went something of his. Poor guy. And there went Noah. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Hopefully Leon saves you. Leon! You have been a one. You have been a one for me. I might actually 99 this motherfucker and leave it there so I can come back to finish, so I can be right next to the door. I do like that play. Is that something over there? Don't worry, Billy. You have so much pressure right now. Nothing's happening whatsoever. No chance of it. Oh shit. I found the Billy. Why has bro not come to save you yet? I'm gonna save you before second hook. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get you. I got you. I've got you. Hey, can I heal you? Game? There we go. Oh, that was about. Be healed. Where did the Billy boy go? I'm concerned about the chainsaw noises I am hearing. Nope. There goes Bella. Nope. There he is. I hope he didn't see us. He probably did. I hope he didn't. Get prepared to run if he sees us. No, no. No, he went back the other way. A lot. Here he comes. Oh, it's not Billy, it's Bubba. Yeah, that's why he didn't have as much movement as I thought he would. You have been free. We do heal unless he comes this way. Yeah, you got him, Noah. Spin him. Spin him around. Ah, they popped my fucking jet. Assholes. I left that there for a reason. Oh well. My boon's still there, or did it get smushed? Let's see its aura. Got smushed. Maybe consider it like Killer Shadow. You got that shit, Noah, run! Oh, hey, I can. I'm setting up a new exponential by, Killer Shack. So, if you're, like, guaranteed gonna go down, you can run over here. Boom! This is also by Beastman. I gotta be careful of that. Ah, a Leon. I found a wild Leon. Noah, no. Cross map too. Bella's near you. Crawl, crawl to the boon. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Looks like Leon's coming to save you guys. I might actually probably not. Oh yeah, because Bella's about to get tunnel about, but like fully killed. Well, I don't think there's like I don't have a way to make him. Leon threw a flashbang at him. Oh wait, Bella's off. Oh shit. Hello, brother. Yeah. Need a hand? Oh, and there goes Gloom. Meow. Oh shit. What is Bella? Did she go down to Ment? Okay. Oh, she's probably plot twisting. That's probably what it is. Uh-oh. I hear thumpa thumpa. Yeah, she plot twisted because now she's up and fully healed. Although I don't know why she would waste it right now when, like, we were there and could double heal. She could have saved her plot twist. Actually, I forgot how many uses of plot twist you get. I guess that would make a difference. No one, no! Laura goes... Or not Laura, Meg. Meg goes save. Meg goes save. God, no! Brother, no! I'm too slow. Brother, no!
No_DBDD says, dang it.
How did he know? How did you know? Why don't you explain to me? How did you know? How was Bubba know? Oh wait, you know what? I love scratch marks. That's how Bubba knowed. Dang it indeed. My boy. Oh, getting a slight bit of anti-cam. Yeah. Nope, he is left. Well, I feel like the build could have been better if he didn't just find and smash my shit every single time. And also, funnily enough, this was the perfect person to do it against, a Leatherface, but he just was not slugging at all. Pretty much almost always went for insta-pick. It's unfortunate. I'm being saved! Thank you. Alrighty. Where were my totem over here? Well, here's one. We'll do this one. This one might be slightly better hidden. Alright. I do this gen. Unless Gloom finishes theirs first. Actually, maybe I should go... Gloom is gonna... Yeah, Gloom's gonna have to go for save, because if he stays anywhere near Hook after Bella goes, I just die. I do my... Unless Gloom pops his first, in which case I go pop that door. I put a boon up, so they know where I'm at. I haven't really gotten to make good use of... Yeah, see, he got pushed off his gen. This is perfect. Unless he manages to get back on it. Now he doesn't need to be worried about it, because we have multiple gens going. And that's why we love resilience. Now 9%. They really do wonders. Oh, Bella got back on that other gen. Am I going to finish mine before she finishes hers? Probably not. She's got a bit of a head start on me.
No_DVDD says, you just in the corner of the map working on your gens with your boon totem on you, lol, love it.
Yeah, no, I want me to live. I'm actually gonna hide here. Fuck, I left scratch marks, I shouldn't have did that. He sees me. Ah! How could this happen to me? Please don't pick me up. Please no, sir. Damn it. Of course we get the fucking one Leatherface who doesn't slug. I've been saved. Thank you. But you've done so in his face. And he's right here. And we don't have door open. He's fucking insane. He's just a knower. He didn't know, but he went and checked that locker. I wanted to say, but he was gonna force me out there. Hopefully our teammates managed to either go open the other door or sneak their way up to that door. One of the two. They're Why are you healing? It's a Leatherface. Alright, well anyway, they're out. If they die now, it's their own fault. They're in the door. Bella said, what? Alright. The build doesn't suck, but, I think I'm gonna go back to my gen build. Well, it was really tempting to just bring, like, a massive boon setup, like Circle of Healing, Shadow Step, like an Exponential Illumination. That'd be kind of... You know what? I want to run it just because that seems kind of neat. I am the Boon Man! Boons! What do you think of my build? So while within it, you heal faster, and other survivors can see your aura. Leave no scratch marks. Auras cannot be seen by the killer. You can fully recover while in it.
No_DVDD says, I have a bunch of cakes on killers I don't use. It sucks like I have 50 on Trapper and Wraith and the starter killers.
Yeah, for real.
No_DVDD says, holy boons.
Boons! Boons! I could actually bring Counterforce. After you cleanse... No, because that's specifically for cleansing. I don't want to cleanse. I need to wait. Like, I know there's small game, but like, I hate small game. I fucking hate that perk.
No_DBDD says, how do you pick which one goes on the totems?
They all combined. If you look at it, one next to a totem, use A to bless it, creating a unique boon totem that combines all your boons. All the boons are combined, so it's always on the same totem in the same area.
No_DBDD says, oh WTF.
Yeah, no. So one zone will have all of these effects. I don't know if it'll really be super worth it. I don't know if like illumination is worth, but I could bring small game. Actually. You know, I think it'll be just funny to bring 4 fucking builds. It probably won't be the greatest build, but it'll be kind of funny. And hopefully we don't get the noriest Leatherface.
No_DBDD says, illumination isn't good, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very good, but it seems mildly useful. Like, if I find a boon, or if I find like a totem somewhere, it'll tell me what's around. Chest and generator-wise. And I'm not bringing items, so... At minor, at least I can use it to check for items to bring out. We'll see if it's any good. I mean, you think about it, the boon's range is pretty decent. It should cover a decent chunk of wherever, especially if I can get it put in mid-map. Uh-oh. I think that's a Mori. Whenever you can't see the killer's offering, I just kind of assume it's a Mori. Hey, raccoon. Raccoon. You've been cooned. Oh, we already got the thump-a-thumps. Where speed the thump-a-thumper. Doesn't matter, I found a boon. Let's go. Actually, I do still care. Where's the thump-a-thumper is near me. I don't like this. Thump-a-thumper. Oh, Slinger. The boons! By the way, while you're in the boons area, you leave no scratch marks, and he can't see your aura, so. Also, you know what? I like being able to see all the gens. This is good for anti-3 gen. No, no. You also recover a decent bit faster. So. Hello. Now, you like my healing boon? It's basically, we'll make it. Also, I don't think illumination is bad. I think it shows you everything on the map. I'm really like, we can see the ones way the fuck over there. That's literally just every gen. He's gonna be upstairs. Carefully he doesn't shoot you from up top. Yep, here he comes. Rubbish! Oh, they already went for save. Fuck. Jesus. Fuck you. I used chair. It was mildly effective. Oh, you took him off me. Appreciate that. I don't know if there's anything I can really do. I'm here, but... Oh fuck, there's a hook there. I have fucked up. You about beat my ass. My brother, no. Oh, God, you was just hanging around the area. Oh, shit. Yeah. No, let me go. Yeah. I'm sorry, brother. Are they... Go fucking save! What are you doing? They straight up just left you to die. Is he camping?
No underscore DBDD says, bro LOL. No underscore DBDD says, no.
So they just straight left your ass. Bro, what the fuck? You know what? Fuck our teammates. You know what? You guys enjoy that hook. I'm gonna take my ass and my boon over here and do this gen.
No underscore DBDD says, maybe proxy actually but not face, I don't know.
Well, the thing is the one chick was just sitting next to my boon. Like she had time to run over there and try, and she was full as well. You just left your ass to die. What the fuck? Shit. How does he just know? He's such a knower. Shoot. I do not leaka like this. I don't know where.
No underscore DBDD says, they've gotta be friends, their entire build is the same -1 perk difference.
I mean, that isn't possibly coincidental, but, you know. Alright, he's on them. It appears he killed my boon. Here's how he'll feel about this. He's gonna put it back.
No_DBDD says, sprint burst fixated and bond, but one's using deception and the other is using 5 moves ahead.
Ah, fuck. Well, okay, to be fair, that is a, I don't know about bonds, but sprint burst fixated is like a thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I run sprint burst fixated sometimes.
No_DBDD says,
Bond
common
is
perks,
interesting. I
yeah.
could see, yeah. Well, a common perk combination is what I would say. But Bond is interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could see them being a duo if they're running Bond.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been saved! No, I fucking... I kinda thought she was about to go down. I don't know why. Oh, well, she did. I need to try to go for save. I cannot go this way. I cannot go this way either. I'm fucking lost. Lost in the sauce.
No_DBDD says, damn, she got Mori.
Come on. I got you. Take the hit. Bruh. I shouldn't have bothered fucking saving you. I should have gone for the hatch. Oh, he's ignoring me. Ow! That's so sad.
No_DBDD says, I'm playing bad, my bad.
No, you good. I'm not playing much better. I mean, you saw that first match, right? Alright. Funny build. Actually, almost thinking of running Sprint Burst Fixated myself. Or maybe, maybe Live Dance with King. I don't know. I'm gonna do Stackout and Hyper Focus. No, fuck it. I'm gonna run sprint burst fixated hyper focus stakeout. So half loop, half gen. Run hyper focus again. The banquet. It's Ellen Ripley.
No underscore DBDD says, was that a cat?
Very possibly. Oh wait, Ripley? Oh, does Ripley have a thing with a Kiki? Kiki! I love Kiki. Yeah, have you seen the original Alien movie? That is, I can't remember his name. Shit. It's the orange cat from the movie. He's a good baby. He's a good
No
baby
underscore
with fucking plot
DBDD
armor.
says, no LOL.
You know, in Alien there was a orange cat. You good baby. He did get a dude killed though.
Schadenfreude he says, popcorn.
Shut him! What's up, gang? We are doing
Schadenfreude he says, chill Sunday morning.
indeed. Something like that. Bruh. You just had to say something, didn't you, Chuck? Nah, I'm joking. He's nearby. The fog is all thick and shit. He's
Schadenfreude he says, I think people would have less issues with Jason if they knew how he works LOL.
No. My issue with Jason is this. This right here. That. The fact that he could just sit in it forever is my beef.
Schadenfreude he says, wasn't directed at you.
No, fair.
The lunge RHE is chilling near you in fog, the more gens can be done by others.
Oh, that's true. I suppose. But it's also kind of hard to tell if he's nearby or not. Like, I assume when the fog gets thicker, he's nearby. But, like you saw, the fog was still pretty thick there, but he was over on Noah and Ripley.
Schadenfreude he says, you are correct. If the fog gets thicker, he is in 18 meters of you.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of like terror radius then. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily mean he's right on top of you, but he's like just generally nearby. Okay. Actually, the gen's pumping pretty hard. He might actually just pop out to see if anybody's nearby. No. He did not.
Schadenfreude he says, 18 meters is quite close. That's around 4 seconds of walk time for killer.
No, yeah. Speeding around at the speed of sound. Okay, I'm coming to get you, Noah. Because, our teammates are doing whatever the fuck they're doing. They're
No
dying.
underscore DBDD says, what are we doing? What TF are they doing?
I do not know. Trying to leave you to second hook, I guess? I don't know why they're doing that. That is sure interesting. Vehicles. Then honestly, just the fact that you can just sit in this shit. Like literally every other killer has a fucking timer on their power. Why he know? Well, actually, no, I take that back. Not every killer has a time. Like, Xeno, you can just sit in the tunnels, but, you know. You also only see people when they're fucking running. Oh. Well, hello there. Yeah, I do wonder why they didn't make, like, the cleansing thing, like, you stomp it out. Why is it like you stick your fingers into the flaming totem? He's really gonna come for me after that. Or maybe, no, he's busy chasing Noah. Beautiful. Alright, no, we got 3 separate gens being worked on, if you can hold them for a little while. Ah, shit. Bounced. Fuck. I pulled it! Bruh! Come on, I'm already shit at the fucking video game. The least you could do is let me actually fucking use the pallet. Come on.
Schadenfreude he says, Actualite, Zeno, Wraith, Twins, Dredge, Singularity, Dracula can all stay in their travel forms for as much as they want to nerd face.
Yeah, no, that's why I corrected myself. But like, all of their, I would say all of their powers, well, other than maybe Singularity, had a lot more, I don't know what the word would be, nuance to him, I guess, versus where his is just like, you know, you get a full amount of information anytime. You know what I mean? Like, unless people are fucking crouch walking. Then again, I might just be complaining about it because I struggle to fight him. Or struggle to deal with him. I don't know. I feel like for as strong as the power is, I feel like it needs a... He's over there. We got a second. I do need to go find... Oh, you know what? That was probably a plaything totem. I didn't think about that. You got that shit, Noah? You did not got that shit. Fuck, he's coming. I fucking wasted my sprint burst. Brother, no.
Schadenfreude he says, isn't his power just a minimally improved version of Zeno's tunnels?
No. I would disagree. Let's just go ahead and head on out of here.
Schadenfreude he says, so what's the glaring difference then? Genuinely asking.
In the Xeno tunnels, you're under the ground.
No
and,
underscore DBDD says at Schadenfreude he knows Zeno is like demo.
Yeah, no, Zeno is more like demo, where, cause like you don't have active like visuals on what's going on, like out in the world, you know. In Xeno's tunnels, you are, you know, underground. Like same with demo, you're like unable to see the rest of the map.
No underscore
Jason, you can
DBDD
wander
says,
around and look.
I mean Jesus /.
Oh damn. Oh fucking the Mori.
Schadenfreude he says, you get footprints as Zeno in tunnels when someone is walking, and when you leave your tunnels you also get killer instinct.
Well yeah, but again, you're under the ground.
Schadenfreude he says, that's
around.
very reminiscent of Jason.
I would just personally have to disagree. Fuck. And also the fact that he can come out of windows and pallets, where Xeno and Demo come out of the floor. And he insta-blocks shit whenever he comes out of it, giving him basically free bamboozle. And again, in Xeno, you can't, like, if they're, well, actually, you know, I guess it's kind of the same vibe where, like, if they're crouch walking and so on, but still, again, like, it's similar in a way, but it's different. Because you, like, with Xeno, you can't necessarily see where exactly you are on the map. You can't see which pallets are where. You can't see which windows are where in the tunnels.
Schadenfreude
right? You can only come
says,
in and out
the
through
block
those
only
specific
lasts
spots
4
as well.
seconds. It's so you can't juke him by using the same thing he came out of.
Well, yeah, no, I get that, but like,
No
you
underscore
still get my point.
DBDD says, if or doing anything when Jason is in Omni, he can see literally everything minus crouch walking. He can block pallets and windows when he goes out of Omni. He can stay in Omni forever, it's dumb.
Oh. Hey, thank you. I didn't realize that plaything literally just counters stakeout. That's annoying. I did not realize that. And there's another morning. Right.
No underscore DBDD says at Schadenfreude he goes out of Omni right on you and he blocks the pallet closest, you're dead every time. 4 seconds isn't like something that doesn't matter, lol.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought, is like if you're like waiting for him to pop out by a pallet and he pops out of the pallet and there's no other resources nearby, you're kind of fucked, compared to Xeno where like it doesn't do that, or Demo, it doesn't do that. You know, like, yeah, you get Killer Instinct, but even if it's only for a couple seconds, you can't use that resource. If that's the only resource near you, he just comes out and smacks you. You know. Hello, Ripley. Guess I will take a heal. Where did he go?
No underscore DBDD says, I don't even care about the block, just give it a time duration till it forces him out.
Honestly. I feel like if they just did that, it would honestly be enough. Like, I would probably be fine with the rest of his shit if it wasn't just infinite. Because the other thing is he can, like, mind game you with that shit.
Schadenfreude
Because he can
he
just hang
says,
around.
no underscore DBDD what? Most travel powers don't have a time duration.
Well, it's more than a travel power, in my opinion, because he can also use it to block. He can use it to block resources.
No underscore DBDD says at Schadenfreude he most travel powers don't show you literally anything.
Yeah, and that too. Like, you know, you look at Dracula, or, you know, Dracula, you get no, Dracula, you get no, visual. Also, you said before Singularity's travel power, but he has stationary cameras, not necessarily a travel thing. I get what you mean, it is travel, but it's not. How the fuck? Ow.
No underscore DBDD says, he whipped bad on that lol.
Yeah, I don't. To be fair, I don't think either of us expected for me to be on the same side of the pallet as him when I threw it.
No underscore DBDD says, shit VSS. No underscore DBDD says, LMAO.
Oh no! I'm like trying to think of like any of the other like Spirit. Oh, my game crashed. Bruh. Dead by Daylight has crashed. No shit. We'll be right back.
Schadenfreude he says, Dracula's travel power is a good comparison as well. Dracula sees slightly less than Jason, he doesn't see walking survivors, but besides that it's the same. He hears stuff, doesn't see auras but sees everything else. No_DBDD says,
I thought he couldn't
well I
see
think
scratch
his
marks
could be a
either.
little longer than Spirit's duration tbh Spirit can't go super long.
Well, yeah, no, I
Schadenfreude
don't
he
think it should
says,
be Spirit's
but then
duration,
again, Dracula's is more versatile.
yeah. So the other thing is
Schadenfreude he says, no, Dracula sees scratch marks in bat form.
okay. So it's just not I will okay. I probably shouldn't talk about Dracula because I haven't played him and all. But to be fair, also Dracula's kid is kind of insane as well. You think about it, he's got a lot going on for him. To be fair, but no, I get your point. But I mean, most of the other travel powers don't give you near as much. You know, like and like you talk about like Spirit's quote travel power versus Dracula's power. Like those are both like high tier killers. You know, those are both very strong killers. You know, kind of to a point for that reason. You know. And then hold on, let me actually just pull up killer so I can. I'm having a hard time fonking. So wraiths. You can break stuff faster, but you can't swing out of it. You have to, come out of it, which people can get away from.
This place.
It's a similar travel power. I mean, demo, like, you get some amount of intel, but you can't, like, attack people out of it and go
Schadenfreude
perfectly.
he says, Spirit is a 10-year-old outdated design that has fallen off over the years. I wouldn't want to see Spirit as a new release. Also Spirit can at least pop out instantly, hence guaranteeing hits with a good headset. No_DBDD says, Wraith is so easily countered you can literally see him if you have eyes.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is while Wraiths is, technically you see everything, you're also not completely invisible, and then, like Onryo's teleport, you have to de-manifest to go to a fucking TV. They're just as fast, but they can lock you in the lockers, right? You said Singu, but there's another good. I mean, Springtrap, doors. Well, actually, no, because we're talking about travel powers, not teleport powers. I mean, I'm having a brain moment. Give me a second. He has travel power.
No_DBDD says at Schadenfreude yeah, but she has a time duration, so I'm fine with her being able to swing at me instantly. It's balanced. And she screams in your ear when she's close to you traveling.
Yeah, no, that is fair. You do have sound design. You have sound cues and also time duration on it, which kind of evens it out.
Schadenfreude he says, genuinely, if it were up to me, you would only see Wraith's cloaked form if he is in the front 180 degrees of your survivor. Wraith is weak.
Yeah, Wraith is weak, but again, that wasn't really the point we were talking about, though. It was the thing of travel power. Like, you look at Knights, right? You have a duration on that, even though, Knight is strong, right? He has a timeout on it. You can't see people in it. You can hear them, right? But you can't see them, and you have a time limit on it. But it's still very strong. It still does a good job, right?
Schadenfreude
I just
says,
think the infinite
Knight
duration
is not
on
strong.
it is...
He's just a mid-beater.
I feel like he's strong, but, okay, I guess. Whatever.
No_DBDD says, Knight is very good.
I guess I can't talk too much yet because I'm not exactly in the higher brackets. Who should I play?
Austere Genie 788 says, don't become a Knight plater.
I don't know, man. Knight's pretty fun. I like being a big metal man. Knight is big metal man. Very fun.
No_DBDD says, you can literally put his clone thingy on a loop and then boom, they can't use an entire loop.
Yeah.
Austere Genie 788 says, maybe to play. Schadenfreude he says, I am a Knight main, so that's one of the things I can talk about, haha. No underscore DBDD says at austere genie 788 genie what the hell is up? No underscore DBDD says, join us dude.
You gonna pull up it?
Austere genie 788 says, I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon.
Ah, that's fair.
Austere genie 788 says, I got work in 10 hours and still haven't slept.
Damn. Well, you should get them cleeping if you can then. Matchmaking cause my game crashed. Really? Also, the game was over.
No underscore DBDD says, why did you get a penalty LOL?
Bruh. It's cause of fucking Jason. It's Jason's fault. Fuck Jason. I'm gonna see if it'll let me play a killer game. Nope. Fucking locked out of that too. Bruh. That is so fucking stupid.
Schadenfreude he says, Knight has a myriad of counterplays built in that survivors often just don't use. The flags being a major example, giving endurance and haste and cancelling the hunt. Another thing is Windows hard countering summons. Also the whole if you are close to an active summon chase, your summon depletes 300% faster. Good survivors can rarely be hit by a ranged summon, and you can't use summons to pincer well anymore since the extra depletion got introduced. No underscore DBDD says, play a plague game.
I will definitely do a plague game. So, all those things that you just said, right, that's counterplay to the ability, right? What's the counterplay to Jason's ability? The thing I was saying is I feel like he needs something to nerf his ability because I feel like his ability is too strong, right? And we've just talked about several of the other ones who have other counterplay. Like, Wraiths last infinitely, but he's weak, right? Xenos last infinitely, but you are limited in what you can see, right? Dracula, right? Well, the main thing is... Actually... Dracula's probably the better comparison to Jason's power with the thing, but, you know, Jason's also just... Or, not Jason, Dracula's pretty strong. I actually don't know what the counterplay is to Dracula. What else did we talk about? We talked about Spirit. You know, Spirit is, you know, still a very good killer because of the way she works. Because she can use her power, she can hear stuff, and she can swing out of it, right? But it has a duration, right? You know, that's counterplay to it. Excuse me. Demo, you can't see shit while you're doing it, and you also can't stop in the middle of your teleport. You have to go to wherever you teleported to. And yeah, you get Killer Instinct out of it, but, like, again, Jason can wander around and look and listen for shit, and then just pop out right next to you. Versus where Demo, you have to pre-set up the portal, right? So, like, you're rewarded for good play. Victor is... I mean, there's counterplay. If you dodge his attack, you can just kill him, right? And force them out of power, right? Like, there's counterplay to several of the other ones we talked about. You can lock the dredge in the lockers, you know, and all the counterplay you just talked about with Knight. I'm saying Jason doesn't have really hardly any counterplay to his ability, at least in my opinion. At least not as a, you know, little baby survivor.
Schadenfreude he says, maybe we should talk about something else then, because I feel like we are trying to convey different things. Do you want modern releases to be closer to Demogorgon, or closer to Dracula?
I want them to be strong but balanced, right? Like how you talked about with Knight. I feel like Knight is strong, but like you said, there's counterplay to it. I don't, like, okay, so actually, better idea. What is the counterplay to Jason?
No underscore DBDD says,
you said
every killer has a counter, but some killers have less counterplays than others. Which is good for the game, so killers are able to have fun and win, but Jason has one counter and it's crouch walking around while he is in Omni half of the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a better way for me. Thank you, Noah. My thought is there is the one counterplay you have to Jason just stalls out the game, which is why I think it needs a timer. Because the one counterplay you can pull on Jason is you sit there and do nothing while you wait for him to find somebody, right? Which is why I think it needs a timer on it, because the only counterplay is to do nothing. That's what I think. I think that's a better way of conveying what I was thinking. Have their auras revealed, object infection, cooldown. Oh, maybe cooldown. Pools of... That's tempting for what I think I want to do. Effectiveness, additional pool already corrupted, charge rate,
Schadenfreude he says, but stalling out helps survivors more than Jason. No. There's 4 survivors, and 1 killer. So you stay put when Jason is around, the others can work on gens, and when he pops out somewhere and it's not near you, you go back to the gens.
Okay, so the thing is it's difficult to tell when he's like, I know you said, like, you know, it's 18 meters, right? But again, it's fog thickness, which isn't always like super obvious, right? Especially to someone who's newer, right? Who hasn't faced him a whole lot. And I would disagree. Stalling helps Jason more than it helps the survivors, because the longer it takes for us to do gens,
No
the more time
underscore
he has to kill
DBDD
us.
says at Schadenfreude he know you can't do gens. Also he won't pop out if no one is doing anything, BC he is in Omni.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is, like, someone... what you're basically saying is someone has to, quote, sacrifice themselves by hopping onto a gen and taking chase in order for anyone else to do anything, which helps Jason. Because the whole time he sits in Omni, until someone starts doing something and he gets intel, nobody can do anything unless you're willing to take on chase, which... when you're running like a full gen build and you're not good at looping like my dumbass, like, you don't want to take chase. So I don't want to risk getting on the gen and having him pop out on me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you're trying to take chase, then that's fine, but... just take double cooldown. What? We're gonna be spitting on people and getting them broken, and hopefully one down on them. So we probably want either gen control or intel. Yeah, I think I want to do my my blocking build. Or a secret.
Schadenfreude he says, Imo Jason's fog form is a worse bat form and a better Zeno tunnel. But I guess we simply won't agree here.
I wouldn't say it's worse than Dracula's. I agree it's a better Xeno tunnel. I don't know if it's a worse bat form. Oh, well. No, because they both have range abilities they can use if they end up on the wrong side. Well, actually not sure. Yeah, no, anyway. I mean, it's not so much a lack of degree, it's just...
bat form can teleport to windows as well, BTW. And you can pop out anywhere, without needing a pallet or a window.
Actually, you know what, that... Well... I guess the trade-off there is less intel versus, less intel versus more versatility with popping out of your power. So I guess it's technically a trade-off. But yeah, being able to pop out anywhere... Well, I mean, generally when survivors know you're bat forming near them, they're probably going to go well, not necessarily. That's a thinker one. What is going to be... Probably Grim. Like if I'm just doing 2-piece for this. I don't want to make the whole build that. I want to try like doing kind of half-piece.
Schadenfreude he says, do you want a busted plague build or do you want to experiment on yourself a little?
I mean, either or. I mean, what do you have in mind? I mean, tell me what you think for the build, and I'll take a look at it, see if I fuck with it. I mean, I'll definitely do some. Plague is one of the ones I plan to come back and play more of because she's fun. It's fun spilling people.
Schadenfreude he says, there's something called Omniscient Plague. It's her by far strongest build that has avoided nerfs for years somehow. Best aura reading in the game.
Ooh, what is it made of? I mean, you know I like aura builds. I mean, whatever suggestions you can make for good aura builds.
Schadenfreude he says, let me explain how it works, I'll type it out, 1 minute. No_DBDD says, if you go against a good SWF on Plague and they don't cleanse, it's so hard to play her.
I don't necessarily... Honestly, I don't really want them to cleanse. I'm probably going to leave the fucking pools around just so I can keep them broken, because then they're always one tap. If I can get them to fill up all the pools and then I just never eat any of the pools, then they're all just going to be stuck broken. Unless, can they still cleanse at a filled pool? Can heal themselves to full health and cure their infection by cleansing in a pool of devotion. This action corrupts the pool, allowing the plague to consume. Personal interaction while next to the pool. Transform vile to corrupt.
No_DBDD says, I don't think so, no.
Well, my thought is to get all the pools corrupt and just keep them all broken. To a point. Then again, the real question is whether or not I'm going to be able to, you know, keep up the pressure that long.
Schadenfreude he says, so, infected survivors vomit in intervals of 5 to 15 seconds. Black incense makes it that you get aura reading every time they vomit for 3 seconds, so with lethal pursuer that's 5 seconds. Which means you see infected survivors a minimum of 33% of the time, up to a 100%. With this build you don't even want them to cleanse, so you don't take Thana. You take Surge, Bamboozle, Lethal Pursuer, and Corrupt Intervention. Also Hematite Seal as admin, so you can't avoid getting infected from gens.
Hematite Seal. Object infection duration. Surge, Bam, the Lethal Corrupt.
Schadenfreude he says, with Hematite you quite literally double the infection duration of items, so it lasts a minute.
It's definitely pretty nice. Okay, I could see Bam being a big one for her. Then, right, because definitely need lethal. And then you suggest corrupt.
Schadenfreude he says, I've given this build to a few other streamers, and they called it a war crime lol.
Alright, okay. We'll give the full thing a shot. Where is my Sieg? What was the other? Corrupt. Oh no, it's overcharged.
Schadenfreude he says, you can also take something else for corrupt intervention. I just like having some breathing room at game start and forcing them to work on gens I puked on.
I see. Might actually, you know, since we're taking lethal, well, we're bringing Surge very specifically, so not anything that has to do with kicking. I would want something else for aura, or maybe something else for blocking, maybe. Maybe go like DMS doesn't really work in with this as much. I feel like I need like another aura thing. Maybe Eyemall. Eyemall's pretty nice. Aura. And then that'll pair well.
Schadenfreude he says, trust me, you don't need another aura thing.
You don't think?
Schadenfreude he says, you have almost permanent aura reading.
Oh, right, yeah. Maybe. What else works well with, and we shouldn't need any, like, exposed perks. Probably just something else for gen control then. Like, no holds barred to stop them from popping multiple at a time. I feel like I should use this perk more. Or maybe DMS. DMS is also pretty nice for that. I could actually, well, no, like you said, we're gonna have plenty of aura.
Schadenfreude he says, maybe fire up.
Well, fire up could be an option. I was also thinking I could take some undetectable to do some sneaky shit. I do love my undetectable. Hey, you know me. I do love being a sneaky little fuck.
Schadenfreude he says, undetectable is a bit harder when your killer is a 2-meter-50 tall killer with smoke coming from her incense.
True. But that also depends on your map, though. What do you think's better between DMS and No Holds Barred?
Schadenfreude he says, I would usually say DMS, because you can get it more often.
That's fair. I was kind of thinking the same thing, is like I can make DMS happen more often rather than versus with No Holds Barred you get a max of what, 4 uses out of it? Versus DMS, you can get up to what, 11, technically? Alright. Garden of Joy. Split. I was gonna say, did that not... Hello there. Is there another one? That looked like. Beautiful. I don't know why I'm still spitting. I saw another person there. I probably could have lunged that. I fucking got caught on the edge of the car. I need to leave this Laura. Yeah.
Schadenfreude he says, don't let yourself be forced into god loops at game start.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was a god loop, I'll be honest. Come here, you. Yes, Laura, you're very sneaky.
Schadenfreude he says, try to only mega puke on them when they are close so they can't avoid it.
Right, yeah. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that I had BAM. I don't use it often enough. Remember that. There we go. I miss. Beautiful. Hey, look at that. And off she goes. I will take that. Laura was over here as well. Laura has cleansed herself. Yep, there goes Laura. I should have picked up the other one. Yeah, I did that. You, sir, are still broken. Oh, I didn't realize there was a pallet there. What were you doing, gangster? We have Aura on them.
Schadenfreude he says, try to use the aura reading to your advantage. You know who is where, you have the absolute flexibility of choosing a weaker target at any point.
Indeed. There goes the gen. What's up with that? Why are they doing that? Yeah. I love BAM. I gotta start running BAM more.
Schadenfreude he says, focus on people on gens, not in main buildings or god loops.
True.
Schadenfreude he says, luckily this Alia card sucks.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I should go over here. They are probably about to pop that. I'll watch you running. Yui. There. Finally got a little bit of something happening. Ah, shite. Thought he was closer than he was. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Beautiful. We leave Yui, we go back for Mitro.
Schadenfreude he says, also feel free to collect the red puke. It's the strongest skill shot in the game.
True. But, the other one go? I do not know where the other one went. Oh, I fucking love BAM. I gotta start running BAM more. And we know Yui's location. Unfortunate, my sweet little Yui. Can I Hori? Curious. Aw. I cannot. On go. Very, very nice build, I must say. I love Aura. I gotta remember that you can pair lethal with your add-ons, so even if you don't bring more Aura perks, it's still worth. Hell yeah. Well, it sure fucking made its name as a fucking Eerie. Very, very nice. The only unfortunate thing is I like add-ons. I very much like that build.
Schadenfreude he says, I think Fire Up might work better for you on this build, since you have a tough time with some palette loops on Plague. But yeah, you saw why you don't need extra aura reading LOL.
Yeah, definitely not. I almost feel like Surge wasn't doing me as much value as it could have. It's a good brown. You know, I have a shit ton of limestone seals, which is slightly less than the hematite seal, but could go for effectiveness. Charge rate. I don't necessarily want more charge rate because I want to be able to quick tap people. A little spray. Just some corruption, tear radius to screen, duration.
Schadenfreude he says, to be fair, you are using green and blue perks. Nothing here gives you as much value as it could.
True. I'll fix that eventually, but, you know, it's just, I'm leveling up lots of different people right now, so I haven't been focusing on leveling up, you know, my perk people. Or I haven't been focusing on leveling up my perks, I've been just focusing on getting more perks. I like that. And again, I kind of want to run, like, something lower, just so I don't run out quite as quickly. I'll rock with that. And then, so since I'm not running that extra aura rating, I'm gonna take off you. I know you said it isn't all that good, but I really kind of want to try Undetectable Honor. I want to try my secret project setup. So then, I think we'll do DMS Grim. I've wanted, ever since you suggested Grim to me, I've kind of fallen in love. And then, yeah, Fire Up is also, yeah, whenever a gen is completed, up to 5. Break pallets and walls faster, damage gens faster, pick up and drop faster, basic vault faster. Make somewhat of a vault thing out of that. Where's Grim? Grimace. The Grimace. Oh wait, no, is my Grim blue? Oh, God. Blue Grim. We'll give that a try. So, Bam, Grim, DMS, Secret Project. So this will give me a decent little bit of gen control. Legacy. Oh, actually, before I do that,
Schadenfreude he says, well, her main weakness is her having no active looping ability. So I usually commit 2 of my perks to that.
I see. Bam was doing me pretty well. Yeah, I could probably... What, because I had Lethal, Surge, and... I could do, like, Blood Favor or something. No, Blood Favor doesn't really help me as much, because... I wanna try to get them to broken before I damage. Is maybe Dissolution. Oh, no, because that's damage-based as well. I mean, Coup. Good run, Coup. I need to figure out what good, like, anti-loop perks are. I mean, something like Brutal could be good. Or maybe, like, Enduring. Excuse me. We're gonna see how this does. Honestly, yeah, I guess...
Schadenfreude he says, basically survivors these days understand that there are 2 tactics against Plague, either no one heals, and Plague because a pure M1 killer, or everyone cleanses and Plague gets red vomit but everyone is full HP, with the no one cleanses being the more common strategy.
Yeah, honestly, I think I kind of prefer the no one cleanses thing, because then everybody's one tap, which evolves into snowballs, and then if they are cleansing, then, you know, speed. But honestly, my strategy is just, like, even if they're cleansing, just wait until all the things are, you know, used up, and then just, you know, work on that snowball. Which is kind of why I want a little more gen control with the blocking. And I'm hoping to make good use out of the undetectable. We shall see.
No_DBDD says, what killer should I get? I don't know who to get next, lol.
Well, I mean, if there's somebody you're interested in that you don't really know about, I could play a game with them.
Schadenfreude he says, no_DBDD depends on what you are good at / what you enjoy.
Yeah, that's really a big part of it. Because I can suggest you multiple killers, but, like, I enjoy, like, playing all the different playstyles. If you're more of, like, a, you know, one-trick pony to a point, like if you're good at M1 killers or good at range killers.
No_DBDD says, do you have Houndmaster?
No. Once I hit 9k Eerie, that's when I'm a buy. So you give me like a few more streams and I can I can play a game of Houndmaster for you. Have damn near everybody else. I do think I want to get
No_DBDD says, do Death Slinger.
The Slinger man. He is very simplistic, but very much does not fuck around.
Schadenfreude he says, Death Slinger. Boy, do you want to make him suffer? LOL.
What do you mean? I mean, last time I played Death Slinger, I had a pretty good time with it. Redeemer's Miss cooldown.
No_DBDD says at Schadenfreude I don't know LOL, I'm a survivor main, I just play killer for fun sometimes.
Load time, men time, to radius, movement speed, stun duration, reload time. Speedy reload. Where's my Grimace Shake?
Schadenfreude he says, what I mean is that Death Slinger is the worst, most forgotten and outdated killer in the roster. Jason does literally everything Death Slinger does, but better. Same goes for animatronic. Schadenfreude he says, ranged killer asterisk sorry.
Gotcha. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's still pretty. Well, oh. It's true. There are like other ranged killers who are probably stronger, but you know, I don't know. I just like the vibe of it's a gun. Yeah, no.
No
see that
underscore
point.
DBDD says, I'm thinking Houndmaster or animatronic or Dracula.
I mean, I have animatronic. I don't have the other two, and he's pretty fun. I mean, have you played any Huntress? Because to get a good vibe on Springtrap, it's basically like
No underscore DBDD says, I have Huntress yet.
right. So it's very similar to the way Huntress works, except the axe is significantly heavier, right? So it's harder to go for long shots. And then the other thing is, instead of just doing damage, it sticks in them, and then you can like skip the second health state because you can just insta pick them up if they have the axe in them. So like if you hit them with the axe and they're running away injured, and you get close enough to them, you press
no underscore
whatever the button is.
DBDD says,
Yoink.
yeah, I saw the axe is hard to throw unless they are close.
There are long shots. You can do long shots with it, but it's got some weight to it. The other thing is he has the doors, so he can, you know, kind of teleport around, and he gets undetectable when going through them, similar to Demogorgon.
Schadenfreude he says, I just wish they would update his kit. It's outdated as hell. He doesn't have to teleport or anything, but in my opinion survivors should not be able to break the chain, and his IRI add-on that gives exposed on max range base kit to reward excellent aim.
Honestly, I could see that. But then again, that's also, well, I was gonna say that's pretty strong, but also, yeah.
Schadenfreude he says, the axe being heavy has some very interesting uses. Animatronic for example can throw over close loops and hit, which most ranged killers can't.
That is
no
true.
underscore DBDD says, my ass would just shoot one survivor and never let them go LOL.
So I actually have a clip on YouTube of me getting one of those cool
Schadenfreude
fucking
he
hits
says,
over a short
no
loop.
underscore DBDD no I meant that other survivors can't walk into the chain to break it.
Wait, other survivors can walk into the chain
no
to break?
underscore DBDD says at Schadenfreude he oh like protection hit I gotcha now.
I don't really should. I didn't realize survivors could break his
no
chain.
underscore
I
DBDD
tried, like, running
says,
in between it before
yeah the
and it didn't.
survivors can walk in the chain and make it break faster.
Oh, they you count as like a thing. I remember because I did that when I was playing with Noah Link. Because he got shot and I walked in between him, but it didn't break the chain fast because I just took a hit to get him off. So I didn't realize you can function as a barricade in between Slinger and target. We'll see how it goes. Ugh. I've been playing a lot more of M1 killers recently because my brain has not been in the shooting/throwing shit at people vibe these past couple of days. Another killer I want to spend some more time with is Dredge. I really like his Remnant play, because you can end loops so fucking quick with that shit.
No underscore DBDD says, I think he'll go animatronic next BC I can get Houndmaster eventually with shards.
True. I was gonna say, if you're getting RX cells to get them with, definitely, I fuck, bruh. Bad Leon. What are you doing? You free throw that. Probably shouldn't have backed off of that chase, so it was my chance to get a quick down, but... Hello. I'm fucking terrible. I'm bad at this fucking game. I'm so sad. She jumped down. Circle here. I don't want to follow her down there. I hit pallet. You taking me to kill a shack?
Schadenfreude he says, TBF, ranged killers on controller are usually hard/ass.
True.
Not necessarily your fault.
A little my fault. It's not like it's impossible to have decent aim with, pretty random. Where they got in the locker? They shouldn't be all that far. I gotta commit. I gotta get it down. Yep. She was not paying attention. You little shit. Come here.
No underscore
there goes another.
DVDD says, she really wanted that gen done LOL.
She really wanted that gen done.
Schadenfreude he says, but yet I look at this gameplay and think yeah, this is truly the ranged killer equivalent of Trapper. Jesus Christ, it is so outdated.
I feel like it's more on me for missing so much. They were edge map healing, I think. Nope, they were right here. I'm bad. I'm bad. I could have shot him there, but... apparently I need to stop trying. Fuck. I stopped doing that. He gives me pallet control. Fade the boy. Stop that. Can't you see I'm struggling?
Schadenfreude he says, another thing they could do I remove the slowdown from reloading. You already get slowed down when aiming.
That is not who I wanted to hit. Thank you so much for that auto aim. She's trying to run me down there. Leon. Saw somebody over there. Shit. Way to go, Earl. Go back and get our Leon. you go. That was actually Grim going off.
Schadenfreude he says,
That's
Leon
DNS.
suck especially hard at looping, and I don't get why the stereotype is so true.
Because Leon. Where'd it go? They disappear. Bro, Scratch Rod supposed to be throwing me off sometimes, I swear.
No_DBDD says, can you do an Onryo game after this?
Yeah.
Sorry, I like seeing how they play before I get them.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm glad you did.
No_DBDD says, Schaden, what's your opinion on Onryo?
Fade the boy.
Schadenfreude he says, no_DBDD outdated, weak on the average player, but relatively mean on someone who understands how to insta-more cheese with teleports.
It also depends on which version of which version of her you're playing. Don't tell me he actually... Oh, he did.
No_DBDD says, who's like top 5 killers in your guys' opinion? Schadenfreude he says, in terms of strength? No_DBDD says, yeah.
Fucking... Oh, I hate...
Schadenfreude he says, assuming the killer is played well.
I'm bad. I'm just bad. Fuck. Oh, well. What, that doesn't hit. Okay, game. Thank you for that. Alright.
Schadenfreude he says, 1 Nurse 2. Judgment 3. Blight 4. Billy 5. Dracula 6. Singularity 7. Kraju 8. Houndmaster 9. Artist 10. ONI.
Yeah, no, I'm just going back and camping my kill, I'll be honest.
Schadenfreude he says, Huntress would be 11 and Pyramid Head 12, but a top 10 looks better for Head.
Where? There. Oh, the other two left. Just me and Leon.
No underscore DBDD says, when does Judgment come out? Schadenfreude he says, oh right. I forgot Ghoul.
I'm
Put
so
Ghoul on
bad.
4 and move everything 1 down.
Oh well. Also, I think my phone died. My phone did die. God damn it. I am the mid.
Schadenfreude he says, no underscore DBDD in 2 days on PTV, in 2 weeks after that on live. But a small warning, Judgment is the hardest killer in the game, by far.
I'm excited to try him out.
No underscore DBDD says, oh yeah I've seen she looks very difficult.
She seems difficult, but seems fun. Seems like you could do some really interesting shit with her. You probably want Aura on this. You know, Face of the
No
Darkness
underscore
would probably be
DBDD says, who's your top 10 dragon?
good. Oh, my top 10? Oh, Jesus. Hmm. The top 10 that I think are the strongest, or top 10 like favorites? Because if we're talking about strength,
No underscore DBDD says, strongest.
strongest. This isn't necessarily an
No
order.
underscore DBDD says, that you have so no Dracula.
Oh, okay. Out of the ones I have. Feel like Krask is definitely up there. Lich is quite strong. I feel like the first is very strong if you can get good with his bullshit. Springtrap. Singularity. Knight. Dredge. Onryo. Nemesis if I can fucking get good with his whip. Twins I feel like are really strong. Oni. Executioner. Plague. Spirit.
No underscore DBDD says, Dredge is slept on man I like him.
For real, Dredge is very fun. And honestly, rather strong. You can end fucking loops with his Remnant so fucking quickly. Ooh, that could... like Mother's Comb, maybe with... maybe Wellstone. Kind of like that, maybe. Although, blind of... we can give that a try. And I think Aura's going to be really big on her, similarly. because I can use it to tell if they're going to be near enough to a TV. Where is the lethal? Non-lethal. And then...
No underscore DBDD says, Shotten, are you a Kyler main?
You know, I haven't really used this much, but that'd probably be pretty freaking good for Aura, especially combining with maybe like, you know, if I combine that with
Schadenfreude, he
Grit,
says, yeah.
do Grim, then maybe could run like just DMS with this. Although, you know what? Maybe Oppression. I feel like Oppression is one of the stronger solo gen perks. Could also take Eyemall instead, because that's lots of decent aura time. Let me give this a try, see if that's any good. Got 4 minutes. Hey, Noah, you want to run a serve real quick? Or should I just keep running killers?
Schadenfreude, he says, actually I took the time now to make a DBD killer tier list.
Oh, hell
Check
yeah.
it out if you want to have a rough gauge of where I think each killer is right now.
Did you throw it in Discord? Oh my god, if my computer could chill the fuck out. Oh, but you did. Really say an S nurse is the only
No
S tier?
underscore DBDD says at Schadenfreude, it doesn't show where you put them, it just shows the tiers and the killers. Schadenfreude, he says at no underscore DBDD, oh right, wrong link, one moment. I put it also in Discord.
Really? Spirit's a B tier? Huh. Hmm. I feel like you might be a little too stingy with S tier, but then again, you play this game a little bit more than me, so maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Also, what do you think of my build setup? I'm trying a different aura vibe. I'm thinking like Floods of Rage, Grim Embrace make a good combo, and then Lethal for extra aura, and then I don't know. There's just nice. You know, actually, could take Band.
Schadenfreude, he says, Spirit used to be S tier 6 years ago. Then she got her add-ons gutted and then she didn't withstand the test of time. So she went from low S tier to A and now to B. No underscore DBDD says, I'll do my opinion and send it.
The only thing is, it's hard for me to argue
Schadenfreude
because I'm
says,
in lower
TBH
MMR.
I wouldn't play Sadako without scratched fingernails.
What, the bloody fingernail? Duration of projections, bonus movement speed. Ah. Oh. I don't know. I'm gonna see if this does. I was more so asking what you thought of my perk combo. A different idea for a aura build. It would probably be better if I was bringing some aura add-ons.
Schadenfreude he says,
Bring...
Blight also used to be S tier, but recently he got hit quite hard with nerfs. First his add-ons got nerfed, then he got slowed to 4.4 from 4.6, and now his ability also goes on cooldown when he destroys a pallet.
Also, I did not mean to change my add-on there. Well, oops. But yeah, no. Honestly,
Schadenfreude he says, I like friends till the end with her. You can get some sneaky ones hots with her.
You know, honestly, I probably should have brought something for Chase, like Hubris or Friends, something that gives exposed. Honestly, I've kind of fallen back in love with Hubris. It's kind of nice. Because you can force it a lot of the time. Just by, like, you know, face tanking pallets. All right. Hello, sir. I fucking missed. And
Schadenfreude he says, Sadako can't get stunned in her immaterialized form, so Hubris doesn't trigger.
Well, I mean, I can force it to trigger by doing what I just did. I hit the fucking wall, bro. I gotta stop doing that.
Schadenfreude he says, yeah but then you are wasting her whole can't get stunned shtick kappa.
And so that just doesn't work. Okay. I'm confused. Yeah, they are in there.
Schadenfreude he says, and yeah, she is quite weak in chase, as you are realizing.
Just a little bit. I probably shouldn't be fiddling so much with my ability, honestly. Should probably just chase people down. There. What? Oh, that one's the one that went for save. Okay, they healed. I just have to play my cards a little better. mess.
Schadenfreude he says, the trick is to stay dematerialized till you are about to strike. This way you can force pallet drops with basically 100% endurance.
I see. Oh, he must have left. Fuck. Hello. I'll take that.
No underscore DBDD says, okay, I put my opinion in Discord.
Here they are.
Schadenfreude he says, interesting. No underscore DBDD says, so what does this manifest and demanifest do?
It's kind of similar to race form in a little bit. You have to be in it in order to teleport to your, to teleport to the various TVs. And, it also makes you intermittently visible. I got some condemned ping on somebody, but...
Schadenfreude he says, no underscore DBDD to summarize, the manifest she can't get stunned but can't hit and is invisible outside of 18 meters radius. No underscore DBDD says, oh okay.
I did not mean to do that. But I will take it. Which ones do we try to protect? Oh, Jake.
Schadenfreude he says, I'd say 80% of your list are mostly fair, but some things surprise me. Why do you think Nemesis is severely stronger than ONI and Kraja for example? No underscore DBDD says, BC he counters 90% of loops minus vert tall wall loops, and he has zombies that also mess with people on random gens that they have to deal with. No underscore DBDD says, he can also insta break a pallet with whip, but oh, and I also can.
Full. The fucking wiggling, bro. Okay, now we actually just have to go hook. He just gives us a free down. She's trying to make sure the last gen gets done, maybe.
Schadenfreude he says, I would have argued Nemesis lacks the mobility to get to a higher tier. Also his whip is very weak against window loops, and he gives survivors essentially 3 HP, because non-infected hits don't deal damage.
I seen him. Hello. Still looking the wrong way, buddy. Beautiful. Just go ahead and go for pick, I think.
No underscore DBDD says, valid point, I can't argue that.
Beautiful. We got a scourge hook here. We should get info on Quentin. I mean, we probably know where Quentin is. He's probably saving or doing a gen. Why don't I have Aura? Was that not a scourge hook? Alright, well. Hello. Hello, Quampton. I can't believe I missed that. Nicely done, Quampton. There are no pallets there. I already removed it. I'm a sneaky stealthy boy.
Schadenfreude he says, modern DBD is sadly like that. You either have godlike anti-chase or you have mobility, otherwise gens will pop at Mach 5.
Whoa. Where's my intel? We're gonna go to Hatch to find the shack. Oh, he's there. Oh, dang. Fine. And we know where he is. Give or take. We know he was somewhere over here. Doors. Oh. You poor fucking... Why did I not get Killer Instinct? Oh, fuck, I missed. What? Where? Jesus. I could do an Eric's little stare, but so that's the thing with Unreal. Yeah, let's go next. What time is it? How long has it been? It is 6. We've been going for about 3 hours then. I'm debating if I should go get some food and circle back later, or if I should continue the play. Also, I wish to look at. Did you also put it in images? Yes, yes, you did. There's Blight Jason. Yeah, first being a lot higher makes sense to me.
Schadenfreude he says,
I don't feel
get
like
some
Freddy
food
runs
and
the
come back
future.
later I would say.
Right. Never played Pinhead, never promotion of Dracula. What would be? Personally, I'd say Freddy deserves to be a little higher, at least with his rework. Especially when you run the 2 chase add-ons. Yeah. And yeah, I agree about the. I feel like the Oni placement should be a smidge higher. 'Cause Oni can fucking Shrek people. Also, Krask is a little low. Well, then again, I guess she does take. I guess when you talk about strength, there's also like you gotta keep in mind the difficulty to getting good with the character. That is part of the strength to a point. Because if they're difficult to learn, then their strength. Well, actually, I don't know if that fully exists the way I'm thinking. But anyway, I think my brain's melting, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna get me some food, and then I will either return here in a little bit or like later today. One of the two. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for watching. If you don't mind dropping me a follow, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And super helps me out. Super appreciate it. And I hope everybody's enjoyed watching on Twitch and YouTube. And I hope to see you all back. And on that note, I will see you all later. I'm gonna go get some food. Bye, guys.
Schadenfreude he says, see ya.
Bye.